Happy almost Valentine's Day, friends. I hope you all are staying warm this crazy cold winter. But since it is the month of the pizza, I thought, what kind of fun pizza could we do for Valentine's Day that would be different than the normal, but have still kind of a sweet treat about it? So we are doing a chocolate cheesecake strawberry pizza today. Does that not sound amazing or what? It'll be awesome. It's super easy, really quick. They're going to be individual size, so you can make one for you, one for your loved one for your children, whatever you want, and they'll just be absolutely a delicious way to celebrate Valentine's Day. Now, I'm not really a huge Valentine's Day fan. I think you should tell people you love them every day, but since it is Valentine's Day, I thought this would be a great time to make a really special treat for the people that you love in your life. So happy Valentine's Day, and let's get rolling. So we'll start off with our pizza crust. Now remember, last week we actually made the dough. It was super easy, takes 5 minutes, no stress. But if you don't want to make dough, you don't have the time, or you don't have the energy, or you just hate baking, you can of course get the dough at your local pizzeria and support a local business there, or grab a thing of dough at your supermarket, no problem. But I wanted to show you what I did today. So remember, I like to just roll them out into this shape, bake them off, and have them ready when I'm ready to eat. But for Valentine's Day, friends, look what I have made. Small hearts. Is that not cute or what? But so easy. So this started off as this. A pair of kitchen scissors, not even a knife, and you can cut out a heart shape. Now, this could be a great thing to do for Valentine's Day, obviously. For a child's birthday party, you could cut out their favorite shape if they like sunshines or rainbows or whatever. You can cut out people's initials if you want to make monogram pizzas for people. It's really easy to do, but that's it. 2 seconds, and now you have a heart. So fun, just a little bit more special since it is a holiday pizza. Why not go for it and do something a little different? So our hearts are ready. The first thing we're going to add is the chocolate layer. I love chocolate, and I know chocolate is not local here. If only I lived in Brazil or the Amazon where they grow cacao plants, but I don't. So I haven't had chocolate in so long, but I thought for Valentine's Day, come on, go hard or go home, right? We're gonna have to do a little bit of chocolate. So what I have here is just some store-bought, obviously. This is milk chocolate. Now, personally, I love dark chocolate as well. So if you like dark chocolate, grab that as 66% cacao or 72% cacao. This milk is always delicious as well. If you like white chocolate, grab white chocolate. All of them would be, of course, fine. And all you're going to do is lay your hearts down. Remember, these have been pre-baked, so they're ready to roll. All we're going to actually be doing is heating the chocolate and pretty much melting it. So grab some of this that you've chopped and just sprinkle it on your heart. Now, if a little bit drops off, no problem. Won't be the end of the world. You don't need a whole heck of a lot because we're also going to add a cream cheese layer and a strawberry layer, but this just gives us that really delicious chocolatey base. Guys, I can't tell you how much I love chocolate and how long it's been since I've had it, so I am thrilled about this Valentine's Day. So, chocolate is on, and I'm going to plop it in the oven. 300, 350 degrees, it doesn't matter. We're just trying to melt it. It'll take about 1.5 minutes. That is all to melt this chocolate. You don't want it to go any farther, so I'm going to set the timer just for 1 minute so that I know when it's ready. You don't want it to go farther or else the chocolate starts to burn and it will seize. You've all seen chocolate when it seizes. The oil, the fat separates from the cacao and it gets really grainy and dry and horrible in your mouth. So just 1 minute and then we'll deal with that. Now, the cream cheese filling. I don't know about you, but I decided I love ricotta cheese in my cheesecake as well. It gives it this kind of awesome, rich, a little different mouthfeel than just plain cream cheese. So there's a little bit of ricotta in this bowl, probably a 1/2 cup. And to that we're going to add about a 1/2 cup of whipped cream cheese as well. Now the cream cheese that I get locally here is fairly light in its texture. It's not as dense as the brick that you normally get from the grocery store. So that's what I use, is just my local kind. But if you're buying it at a supermarket, you want to get the whipped kind. It's lighter, it's easier to mix together, and it's just a little less dense on top of these than the normal brick. So we're going to mix that up. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing already. And we're going to add our minute. Already over. Let me grab a quick hot mitt here and get that out. Again, you don't want it to seize. You'll know it's ready. Yeah, super easy. You see how it gets a little bit shiny on here? That's how you know that it's ready. And you just come in with your knife and you can spread it. Now, you know what? I've actually lied. It's not quite as soft as I had hoped. So we're going to put it back in for a little bit longer. You much rather take it out too soon and realize you want to put it back in than wait too late and have ruined these delicious treats. So in they go for just a little bit longer. Now, to this we're going to add some honey to sweeten it. If you don't like honey, you can add powdered sugar, or you could add plain white sugar if you want. But I love the flavor of the honey. There's almost a floralness to it. It's just delicious. And we've got some great honey makers here in our area, so I love to support them. Honey, like dairy, is something we can get year-round, which makes me ever so excited because I don't know how many more root vegetables I can eat right now. So the honey is great. Turn that off so it doesn't beep anymore. Give it a few more seconds. And this is our cheesecake layer. Now I don't put any egg in here because we're not going to bake it again, okay? So you don't have to worry about adding the egg and cooking the egg. You know I also have an egg allergy, so anything that I can get that tastes like cheesecake without egg, I'm set. I'm going to pull this out just so it doesn't seize. But once you do this, you're just going to spread this out with your knife so it's nice and smooth. And then you're going to let it cool. Because if you try and add the cheesecake mixture right now while it's really hot, the cheesecake will actually melt because it is dairy, and it'll just kind of run down and it'll not be the awesome texture that you want. So luckily I have some that I've already done here and that have cooled and are ready for our cheesecake topping. One more thing I think I want to add. Remember I told you about that amazing herb grower that we have? Well, one of the herbs that we have in there is mint. And I love mint with chocolate, mint with cheesecake, and the extra special Valentine's topping on this pizza, strawberries. Strawberries that I have picked back in May. Can you believe that? May is when strawberry season was here. And they've been in the freezer, and I just pulled them out. I can't tell you how excited I was. But we're going to grab some mint here and chop that up. Mint is awesome. I know we think about mint as a holiday, like as a winter herb that we use with peppermint and that sort of thing, but there's no need. It's just as easy year-round, and it's got a great, bright, sweet, awesome flavor. So I'm just going to chop a little bit of this mint. That's all. It's very powerful. You don't need a whole heck of a lot, I promise. So, oh, it smells so good. Okay, so to this, we're going to add a little bit to our cream cheese mixture. Oh yeah. I also just like a little bit of the color that it adds. It's kind of nice. And then we're going to dollop our cream cheese right here on top of the chocolate. Does that not look amazing? Spread that out. And then the last thing we're going to add is a little bit of our strawberries. Now these are strawberries again that I picked back in May. They've been in the freezer bag, and they don't do so well if you try and bring them out and eat them as whole fruit because the texture doesn't work quite so well. So they work great for things like smoothies, or if you want to bake a cobbler, or if you want to make a strawberry type sauce, which is what we've done here. We've just added the strawberries and some honey to a pot, put it on low heat, let it simmer for a little while. It turns into this delicious, thick, syrupy, yummy strawberry deliciousness that still has some whole berries. So I'm just going to put some of these whole berries on here. I cannot tell you how excited I am to try this for you. Does this not even just look like Valentine's Day too? We've got this beautiful red on here, the chocolate, the cream cheese. We're going to do a tiny sprinkling of this mint. And our Valentine's Day chocolate cheesecake strawberry pizza is done. Could that not be any more delicious? I'm going to take a bite. I can't wait to see you next week. We're back to a salty pizza, and this one is vegetarian. See you. Bye.